Wherever you are, this is Qirq of Qiddo and Qirq. This is the beginning of episode 3.
And I just died.
Yes, the kiddo has died. Wait, I thought you said you just found all your stuff. Did you die
No,
again?
I got my stuff, but I'm um just situating things in my inventory the way I need them so that I can, not die again.
All right. Well, I'll let you do that so you can get home safe.
I
have this this anvil here, and
Oh, you got an anvil?
I have an anvil. I was just doing some mining. So for you folks at home watching now, you may notice there are some changes to my house here. So this is the earliest stages of what's going to be a really cool water lift later. But right now is basically just a deadly pit of water in which I will drown if I'm not careful. But it goes up to what's now the roof and what will eventually be the second floor of my growing base. And it also goes all the way down to where you may recall I found a skeleton spawner. I think that was last episode. Now, I've made some upgrades and improvements in the area down here since then. I lost this section of floor to some lava that I uncovered and walked away from, so I need to replace that. I'll bring some... Oh, actually, I've got some wood now. Let's do that real quick. I
just found a minecart chest.
Anything good in there?
I'm still trying to get to it so I won't die while searching it. Oh, lovely.
Anything?
Just protected myself from getting blown up by a creeper.
Protected yourself?
I built a little wall and I'm in an abandoned mine, so... Oh, cool, an extra iron pick was in here.
Oh, well, that's useful. So, I still haven't found any diamonds. Have you found any diamonds? I've been doing a lot of...
I have one.
Level 11 mining, looking for diamonds. Oh, you have... Oh, right. You'd found that earlier.
Yeah, I found one in that, treasure map chest.
Okay,
that's
so
like
this...
on our shore.
This is the skeleton grinder that I've built. I wanted to bring this anvil down here. And I'm just going to tuck this into the wall right there, out of the way.
And I'm going to walk home because I'm hearing another witch.
Alright, so up there, if I scoot forward just a little bit, you can see just the corner of it right there. That's the spawner, and you can see these skeletons are pouring out. Now, this particular design is one of my favorites. If anybody wants to see how to build this, I can show you my tutorial. I have kind of I have a very specific way that I like to plan these sorts of grinders. The dressing down here, how we actually collect these guys, I change from build to build, but the basic design really doesn't change, and in fact, the game spawns these things in with a template for you to follow, just the way that they generate, which I'll explain more later. But at the moment, what I have now is a fairly well-functioning little little skeleton grinder, where these guys collect. They grew fleshy and dropped their bows in favor of the occasional chicken or axe. I don't know. No, they are in fact still just skeletons. And what I've got is a little system here with these half slabs here. There's a hopper underneath that one, feeding into this chest where we've been collecting wheat and eggs and seeds somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I'm not really sure where those came from. That's strange. At any rate, maybe I put them in there when I was grinding on this earlier. Now, so that's where you use it. We've delivered our anvil. Now, I built a little sort. Every once in a while, you're going to want to change one of these or get in there and light it up so it stops spawning if you're going to be doing certain builds around it. So whenever I build one of these, I like to make a little access area. Now, I don't want any light spilling in there. because I don't want to affect the spawn rate. Everything about the design of this ensures that it's totally dark in here. So here's the chamber where these guys are spawning. I said where these guys are spawning. There they go. We get a nice little crop, shot in the face. Now they're shooting each other, which is always fun, and down they go. Nice and simple. This whole area here is unlit, but I've got stairs and half slabs along it so that nobody can spawn in here, which keeps it safe and a good way to access the grinder. So there's that. Now, Epic has been, you know, busy with other things, and I had some time to mess about on our realm here when he wasn't available to play, and we're trying to make sure that because we are playing for points here, we aren't gaining advantages over each other. So I decided that a good use of my time, rather than going too much further with this, I figured the grinder is arguably for communal use, and so therefore I don't have to worry about time that I spent on that. But I felt like spending too much time on my actual house here might be a little cheaty. So, given that with all the digging I was doing down there, looking for diamonds, which, by the way, I still haven't found.
Neither have I.
Night is coming.
Oh, besides, you know, the one I got from the chest.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What?
Little lag spike. I was walking around down on the ground, and suddenly I was back on my roof. All right. Be careful about that. I've got this another little exit right here. And outside here, we should be able to find, hopefully, aha! There he is. I haven't given him a name yet or built a stable for him, but I did tame myself a horse earlier, which has been a fantastic way, I find, to get about our little island. And now that it's nighttime, if I'm going to travel, I definitely want to be able to do it at speed.
And in style.
And in style.
We can now find my place.
Outrun baby zombies, which is a useful ability. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I'm so happy that they can't open trapdoors, because right now that's the only way they can get to me. Actually, that's not true.
We've got creepers, but I really need these chunks to load if I'm gonna. That's the one shortfall with horse travel. Unloaded chunks become deadly. Come on. All right, so you see that stand of trees over there as we wait for this to load in. And all these mobs between us and our goal. That is sort of obscuring the path past this creeper. Oh boy, run, boy, run. Oh boy, down to the new spawn that I've built with, for some reason, a jack-o'-lantern tree.
I was going to ask about the jack-o'-lanterns, by the way.
Well, all right, so from a practical perspective, I wanted more light without there just being more torches. Even the torches that I included, I put on the ends of these posts so they look a little better, but eventually I'm going to replace those with glowstone or something cooler. I just, we haven't gone to the nether yet because, again, no diamonds, no obsidian. I mean, I could do a poured lava. I've got buckets. We could do that, but I want diamonds anyway. And this is, I have some pumpkins that are growing behind the house. And you can't put, like, apples on the tree. Like, I don't have a block that I can make this look like a lush fruit tree with other than those. Oh, yeah. Redstone blocks. But they don't glow. I don't know. I just wanted the light. I like it to be lit up. This is roughly where you spawn in. So if anybody ever comes to visit us in our little realm, that's like the helipad.
Hey, I've got an anvil.
Ah, nice. Anvils are important, and I'm gonna actually ride through this field of creepers down Spider Beach over Skeleton Hill under what I now realize are phantom-filled skies. Oh boy, you can't outrun phantoms on a horse. Oh boy.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I just got dive bombed twice and then shot.
Watch them fly away.
I just watched them hit me twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, scary. I was going to come visit, but now I'm just racing around for my life. Oh god, I hope I don't fall off a cliff. That would be... These are not loading in fast enough. I'm panicking. Oh boy. It's a good thing I haven't named this horse yet. If you name it and it dies... Oh. Ow.
It tells you in the chat.
Hey, nice. Is that iron armor?
Yep.
Hey, we haven't done
You get the cover me in diamonds one when you make diamond armor.
Right. Hey, we need to do a points check before the end of this episode. We haven't done that. We need to put up a scoreboard. Also, I need to make my banner. Oh boy.
I can double check what I got so far.
I think I need to get back inside and protect my horse. I'm pretty sure my horse is going to die. Oh boy.
7. Oh wow. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The horse will just heal on its own, right?
Giving it apples or carrots makes it heal faster.
But if I don't do that, if I just ignore him for a long time, he'll just get better, right?
Yep.
All right, neglected is.
Do you have armor yet, by the way?
I have, oh yes, thank you. I have a full set of very damaged, well, moderately damaged iron armor with the exception of my nifty blue helmet I found in a shipwreck.
Oh right, I need to go loot that shipwreck. It's covered in spruce.
It has mending on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it will never die.
Well, it can still break. It's just you can repair it by getting XP.
Right, but I'm a badass. I get XP all the time. I'm the grinder. I'm the grinder. I'm the grind. I am the grind.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear this blue cap until the end of time.
If you say so.
This is the best hat ever.
And soon you'll replace it with diamond.
I will not. Not until I have mending. At will. So, yeah, so it's night, and it's a little scary out there. I want to take down these trees.
But what?
Well, but it's night, and, you know, that would be dumb.
Yeah, why aren't you going to bed so we can skip the night?
Oh, well, I thought you were mining, or...
No, I'm up at the surface at my boat.
Oh, well. Yeah, let's get some... Oh, I have monsters nearby. Okay, so I'm going to move my bed up to the roof, because obviously I'm safe on the roof.
This is also why I want to make my boat floating in water, because then I don't have to worry about monsters nearby.
What do I have, spiders? What?
I've got zombies surrounding my ship.
Ooh, I've got a zombie villager. I mean, I can hear them. You know how they sound a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's not going to work, and now my bed is broken. Oh boy. I guess I have to go sleep in the mine. Let's go sleep in the mine.
You can sleep on that shelf on the way down. That might work.
Yeah, I could. Or I could sleep next to a pool of lava, like a boss.
Oh yeah, I also got the advancement take aim before you joined.
I'm like swimming in bed right now. This is sort of that was weird.
It sounds weird.
Did you go through a whole regular sleep cycle?
Yep.
Huh.
Why?
I don't know, that was just when you... Alright, later on you'll watch the video, you'll see I was just sort of like doing the backstroke in my bed all night. I mean, in real life, I toss and turn a bit, but nothing like that. I mean, that was weird. Okay, so my main project today,
Yes.
the big thing, is I want to make a fishery just like yours.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to AFK near my skeleton grinder to fill it up. Because of mob crowding, when that thing fills in, see, the spacing on that thing is perfect. There's this really cool thing where, all right, so if you've got more than 24 of those mobs, is it 24 for skeletons the same way it is for like cows and stuff?
Yeah.
So if this,
at least.
Once you get past 24 mobs that are in one square, any new ones cause the death of existing ones. So, those spawner blocks, hey, those spawner blocks only work if you are within 16 blocks of them. And when they check every, I don't know, few ticks or whatever to see if they are going to spawn new skeletons, they check to make sure that there are no other mobs of that type within 6 blocks of the spawner block. So ideally, you want to have your collection area be just outside of 6 blocks, but within 16 blocks, so that you can stand in place, make them generate, and you know, and have it operate to maximum efficiency. Now that we've got mob crowding, if I've got something that I can AFK at, like Epic's fishery here, down inside within 16 blocks of the spawner block, then I can be collecting fishing loot, which is a broad array of appealing junk, some of which is very valuable. We get, right now, this is going to be our only source for mending books until we get a mending villager. Did you get a mending book?
No, but I got this.
What?
Frostwalker.
Oh, you got the Frostwalker. Yes, so Epic got a...
I updated sandblocks.
Oh, you found a cave. That's kind of a funny way to find caves.
But now my water's all messed up. Oh.
Well, just patch it with ice, I guess. So yeah, anyway, I want to duplicate this machine. Now, we sort of built walls and roofs and so forth to encase this. So I'm going to be just sort of... Is this pressure plate actually for anything?
It's to keep the water from flowing.
Oh, okay. So hopper, we've got the water over the hopper. We've got blocks on either side of the water, and then other blocks to hold the tripwire hooks. We've got a tripwire across here. We've got a block on in front of the water with the trapdoor on it, and we've got a note block. And I know, because Epic will always remind me how important this is, there's a block over the note block so that it doesn't constantly
make sound when you're adjusting it.
Yes. So, and I'm also going to point out that this is open to the sky. It's these glass blocks are transparent in a way that don't affect this. If you've got a solid block over the water, it doesn't work to fish in. And then there's the hopper underneath to collect everything. So I'm pretty sure, and that's the whole thing, right? Like that's the whole.
Yeah. I forget the name of the YouTuber though. He's the guy that built this. That repeater that's down there makes it so you can adjust it for server lag.
Oh right. Hold on. Let me
back here.
Let me go look at the
I'm still trying to adjust it for this server, but
is this on both sides?
Nope.
Okay.
That
triggers when somebody hits the tripwire.
Yes, yeah. So the tripwire gets triggered by the bobber, which makes the iron door open. So if you're using it right, you'll be looking right below the tripwire at the iron trapdoor.
I'll just line it up. Basically, when you're using this, you want to aim right here. So you want to be above the line where this block ends.
Mm-hmm.
You want to not be highlighting the tripwire. See how that box opens up when I do that? So you don't want to touch that. You want to be basically clicking right here on the trapdoor. So you're above this line, below the water, and when you've got the rod in your hand. When you've got the rod in your hand, when this is working, you'll actually be clicking on the note block. It allows you to basically put a piece of Scotch tape on the mouse and walk away and fish and pull up all sorts of amazing loot, which is
mostly saddles and boots and random junk that you're not actually going to want.
But you'll also get puffer fish, which is great for water breathing. So if you want to work in ocean stuff, especially after the water update, that's fantastic. Also, nautilus shells you basically get from this, and you get from killing drowned. And if you've ever gone hunting drowned looking for nautilus shells,
it is bad.
You know how fruitless that can be. But we're going to get, if we AFK, a couple hours every night in these things, we're going to get stacks and stacks of these.
And I already have Heart of the Sea.
And yes, so one of the next things I'm going to do after I build my fishery over by the grinder there is build a boat and go looking for sunken treasure, because I definitely want to have some conduits, and the best way to do that is to go look for sunken ships.
And to find these, hold on, turn around.
You got a Heart of the Sea out there?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not giving this to you. I'm just so that they can see.
I understand. I understand. Where did it go? So this is a Heart of the Sea. Boom, boom, boom.
I think it's kind of fitting that the pirate got it first.
And what do you craft that with to make the conduit?
8 nautilus shells.
Oh, right, yeah. So that's what you needed the nautilus shells for. So I'm
happy to have the first one.
Did you make it into a conduit yet?
No, it's still only a Heart of the Sea. I don't have enough shells to make it conduit yet, I don't think. Yeah, I only have 6.
I might have some.
Were you using the fish farm and you cleared it out already?
I only took out what I used.
Okay.
What I used and, like stuff I made and that I wanted, I actually left a lot of junk in there. But I did take like 13 puffer fish.
Okay. I think there's something like 50 in there though, so.
Yeah, there was still plenty in there. Did I, in fact... Wait, I'm sorry. What am I looking for again?
Nautilus shells. Do you have any nautilus shells?
Oh, no, I didn't take any of those. Yeah, because I didn't have a Heart of the Sea yet. I figured I'd have plenty of time to get them later. All right, so I think I've got everything I need. So I've got my redstone repeater. I don't need this. I've got my redstone repeater. I've got some redstone. I've got my note block. I've got a couple of tripwire hooks and some string. I've got an iron trapdoor. And I've got some glass because I want to be able to. I always forget how everything works, and so if I can build it out of glass so that I can, everything but the solid blocks.
I'm not sure you can put tripwires on glass.
No, I can't put it anywhere that I have to do solid blocks. But
yeah.
I like to be able to see the guts of these machines. I'm still going to want to wall it in some way, but I'll wall it in with glass, and I can walk around it. And then if I ever have to refer to it again.
I'm definitely going to move the one I currently have underground. I was just building it on the surface so that it could be seen for the original.
I appreciate that. All right, I'm sorry. Did you say you're gonna move it?
I'm planning on moving it like underground, nearby.
Now I think I remember you saying before we got on camera today that you had found an abandoned mine down there.
Yeah. That's why I have a ton of string already, and that's how I made the fish farm, actually.
So, have you found a cave spider spawner down there yet?
No, I haven't. I've only found, like, minecarts and stuff down there so far. I haven't found any spawners.
Are you going to build a grinder if you do?
I find that spider grinders are hard to make, so I don't bother. But you can if I mark the coordinates for one.
I mean, if you had a spider grinder, would you use it?
Potentially. I mean, the Fletchers want string.
Well, that's what I was thinking. So,
I mean, I've already got 9 extras.
So that actually brings us to... Ooh, wait, I came down here to build a fishery, and now I'm just, like, poking skeletons in the feet. All right, hold on. Why am I... Hold on. All right. So I need to decide where to put this. I want to be within a decent radius of the thing itself, but I also want to be someplace where it's convenient for me to get down to just use this, so that when I'm AFK, I can be at the fishery, and then I can just sort of jump down here and use the grinder. Now, one of the things that these fisheries have a tendency to do, if you leave yourself AFK overnight, for instance, which I often do because I sleep, but Qirq doesn't have to, is that you can fill up like double chests on double chests on double chests with loot. And
really quickly.
So one of the things that may not be apparent unless I point it out is that we are actually already at bedrock. I was talking a minute ago about how the height on these needs to be just so. Now, where these guys are standing, where these skeletons are standing, is just outside of that 6-block range. I really couldn't go any lower and have this collect loot. Now, that is going to mean that I'm going to have to clear this out all the time, which I'm fine with. This is, I mean, I'm going to use plenty of arrows for now.
Oh yeah, by the way,
wait, hold on. Let me just finish explaining this.
I was going to ask where it is because I need arrows.
Oh, just go down the tunnel in my house. Just go down the water tunnel.
Okay.
Don't drown. I don't have a conduit.
Gotcha.
It's deep. Like, take a deep breath. Don't talk on your way down. You'll die.
Oh, fun. It is night, and there's creepers everywhere around my boat.
All right, well, be careful. So, on this, the reason why I talk about the depth here is that, so I can be up a little higher and be on the fish farm, and I know that I'm going to want a lot of storage coming down from it, you know, with hoppers and boxes. And so what I'm going to try to do right now, it shouldn't actually be that difficult, is I'm going to figure out where the edge of the box that they're in is, and I'm going to build a fishery just on the other side of it. And I anticipate that's going to be right about here, but let's count this out. So they fall down in the center, and then their opening is 4 blocks wide to the wall. So that's this one, the one I'm standing on, this one, and then this one, which means this stair is right where their wall is, and this stair is the spot on the other side, which means I can safely mine straight up from here without affecting the space where they spawn at all. So this area up here, above the hallway right here, this is actually going to be perfect. Wow, I couldn't have planned this better. Wow, that was, I really didn't mean for it to line up that way, but that's kind of beautiful. I mean, like, I cut these stairs in already.
But they lined up perfectly.
It just happens to line up perfectly with what I need. Yeah, this is great. I think it does. Fortunately, I've gotten used to having to carry lots of picks, so that's not a problem. Okay, so we'll clear the rest of this
I'm happy I have 8 extra blocks of iron.
I'm okay for the moment. I think I shouldn't have to do too much digging right now. I'm just making sure I got room. All right, so let's think about this. I'm gonna want to come. It'd be kind of cool if this was like a little more obscured. One of the cool things that this is doing, one of the ways that I love to build, is, you know, we always want to light everything up so that we can see, right? But really it's not so that we can see, it's so that mobs don't spawn.
Yeah.
I actually really like when I can make a space really, really dark and be secure in knowing that nothing will spawn there that I don't want to.
So I will make a giant room and light it up.
Right. I'll make a giant room and just put half slabs on the floor and be done with it, you know? And then you can have like a creepy fire in the middle and it really pops, you know? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little staircase that starts just before this one goes down, that goes up to the fishery. And then on either side of it, there'll be this, you know, kind of pathway down to these stairs so that this is a little more covered up, so that when you get down to the grinder, it's an even darker space than it is now. Now, when I do that, I may do some lights.
Doing a mad dash over to your place.
Underneath the stairs, just so that it's, I mean, I don't know. When we look at the video, I haven't even checked. I don't know if you can see what's happening in this grinder or not. It's so dark down here.
Do you have your brightness on bright?
I think I do. I try to make sure that I always do. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, brightness is all the way up.
Okay. Usually that makes it so they can see it.
If I were playing on, yeah, if I were playing on Moody, this would be
pitch black.
This would make no sense. I'd be watching this video thinking, hey, you bum, turn on the lights. But I do like to operate in the dark. Okay, I'm poking zombies again. Skeletons. Oh, man. I mean, they're all undead, right? It's easy to confuse them. They really do all look the same to me.
I mean, that's why Smite works on both.
Hey, so the block...
Oh!
There's nothing behind the note block, right? All the circuitry comes out ahead of that.
You know how I have Frostwalker?
Yeah, what did you do?
I just turned all the water for your water tunnel from the roof to the... Yeah, I turned into ice.
Well, that's fine. It'll melt in the sunshine, just, you know.
I put down some torches to melt it right away.
Alright, so the note block is a block above where the water is going to be, and it needs to have a block above it.
If you want, I can come down and help build it.
There's nothing above the... No, the only thing above the note block is... Okay, yeah, so that works. And then this can go here, and then...
Oh, hello, skeletons.
Yeah, keep them occupied so they don't build up while I'm here. Also, there's arrows and bones for bone meal, and if you want to repair your bow,
Mine's enchanted now, so...
Oh, well then, never mind. Alright, so the water's got to go beneath that, so I need a block in front of the note block, right? And then, or below the note block, and then...
You know what, we really need to get to the nether so we can, like, turn these into, spectral arrows.
Yeah, we need to go to the nether for a variety of reasons.
I don't think arrows are going to be much of a problem anymore.
That may actually... You know what, I said I was going to build this all out of glass, but I'm really not. I want to keep... with
stone aesthetic.
Yeah, I want to keep it creepy. Alright, so that's got to be... Wait, hold on.
What?
The water block is open, and then these are where the... Okay, yeah, alright.
Wow, this thing makes tons of bones and arrows.
The trapdoor is on a block that's like down and in front of the note block, right?
Yep.
Okay, I see. I was doing that wrong. And then I wanted to kind of flip up sideways, and then so that's where that circuitry is going to come in. Let me just clear this out of the way.
You want me to do it?
I'm going to see if I can do this from memory, and then if it doesn't work, I'll have you maybe troubleshoot it for me. But let me see if I can...
I'm just going to watch and see...
Alright, well, cool, but get out of the way.
See how you do. Now I'm remembering why we stopped wearing Frostwalker.
Yeah, because it's annoying.
I just turned your infinite source into ice.
Alright. Well, I mean, these things happen. Alright, so that's going to be where the pressure plate is, and then these collectively hold the water, and I'm going to need a block there, and I'll make that cobble for consistency, and then my hooks go here, and
this one's a hopper.
And now
that one's a hopper, not a block.
Oh, I forgot to I forgot to make a hopper. Interesting.
Do you have enough iron for one?
I think so, but I just made a bunch of... Let me
5 iron and
yeah. It's just upstairs. I'll be right back. Let me go check. Oh, I totally forgot. And I should probably make a chest too. Oh boy. I am gonna drown going up this thing one of these days.
You know what's good about skeletons too?
What's good about skeletons?
There's no baby skeletons. You don't have to worry about.
Right.
We don't have to worry about them like scurrying out.
Can you imagine if they were baby skeletons that were super fast and shot you?
Yeah.
And they could and they were like half-sized and could run into your house? Oh, that would be horrible. And then you wouldn't know where they were because they'd be like tiny and fast and hidden, but they can attack from a distance. So you're just like, I'm being shot. I don't know where it's from. He's in my house. What did I do? Oh. I came up here for iron. I think
that's part of the reason I didn't allow skeletons to be mini version.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, I'm gonna want a couple of chests. Yep.
Yeah, I have over 2 stacks of arrows. Awesome.
Well, there was almost 2 stacks down there already. Did you make another 2 stacks already?
I have 2 stacks and 55 arrows. 3 stacks and 27 bones.
Nice. But a lot of that's what was already in there, right? That's not just since you... Oh, whoa! That was crazy. That was weird. I came down the water pipe. I ran down. I came up behind you. You were standing at the oven. And then suddenly I was back in the water tube, drowning for a second.
Oh, lovely.
So I guess we're having what I hope is just a minor connectivity issue.
I did not experience lag at that time.
Alright, so now... Can you just sort of stand back so that I'm not walking through yet?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And so that's... that, and then I just put the water in here, right?
Where? Okay, I'm not seeing the hopper.
Oh, it's there. Well, let's...
I'm gonna relog.
Okay.
Maybe it's my side.
So these stones and this thing will hold the water in.
Now.
So this would work the way it is now, right? I just gotta... I mean, oh, I know, I gotta make the hole. I gotta make the hole, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am at coordinates. 186 minus 33. 186 minus 33.
Oh, you put an anvil down here.
186. Yeah, at the beginning of the episode. That's why I wasn't sure if I still had enough iron. I had a good mining session, then I was like, I want an iron anvil. Oh, boy.
And that's why I now have 8 blocks of iron.
Yeah. Because you didn't make an anvil?
No, I did make an anvil.
Oh.
That's also how I started my episode.
Wait, what did I come up here for again?
I just broke both my weapons.
Wait, what did I come up here for again?
To dig the tunnel.
Oh, right. 186 minus 33. Okay. So
that's 187. I'll check it for you. No, it's 186 minplus 33.
Yeah,
you're right.
I know it was.
For some reason, I was thinking 7.
1 minus 33. 186. Okay. Okay, so one thing everybody knows is you don't dig down. It's a terrible idea to dig down.
As he's currently doing it.
Shouldn't do it. Don't ever do it. It's a terrible idea. Don't dig down. I'm here to tell you, you can dig down.
If you do it right.
You can dig down if you want to. Now, I'm a big fan and have been for a long time of this one particular method where people will dig a 1x2 thing, sort of balancing between the two of them. That's very clever. It works really well. And if I'm just like mining for the sake of mining, or I just need to get down there, then I do that a lot, actually. However,
I need a new sword.
However,
is it day?
Right now, I only want one. Yeah, it's daytime and it's high noon. So you've got what, 5 minutes to do whatever it is you want to do.
Did you know you can actually make it up your pipe with one breath?
I can. I'm sorry. Yeah, if I go really fast, yeah, I can do it.
You can do the control swimming.
Yeah, but I've got to. I find that in order for that to sustain all the way up, I sort of have to do like a spiral thing all the way up, and if I mess it up, I end up running out.
Yeah, you need to do the spiral because the control swimming only works when you're moving.
All right, hold on. So I'm going to show how I do this digging. So I can breathe right now. I got the water over me, and I got my door, and I'm going to go like so. Now this is
what?
It's a little slower than other methods.
Hey, are you using motion effects on your arrows?
Nope.
Oh.
Why?
I just found an arrow with a potion effect stuck to my ship.
So that's a skeleton with a cool ability.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sort of go down until my air starts to get low, and then I plop down a door. And this protects me from lava, and it protects me from falling. One of the cool things about this is that if I do go through the floor and it's a big, long drop down, the water's going to catch me. And then I can just land, and I can go back up to wherever I need to go, or I can continue down. But the reason why I'm doing this now is because I don't want to have to dig the shaft down. Oh, why am I... dig the shaft down, and then fill the blocks in all the way back up. So I just do this with the doors, and I'll catch my breath for a second. Is my inventory full? Well, yeah, that's fine, but I don't want these things anyway. And then I'll continue down a bit.
Yeah, if I need to tame a dog, I'm set now.
Do we have dogs on the island? I don't think we do.
I don't think we do. We need like a forest or something in terms of an actual biome that generated on the island for that to be a thing. But sadly, we do not have such a biome. I don't actually know what biome this is. Hold on. This is...
I wasn't paying attention, and I started to drown.
Our normal biome, however, is a plains.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no plains wolves?
No, they only exist in forest, whether it be like birch or oak or whatever.
Right.
I don't think they spawn in dark oak forests.
I did it again.
Spruce.
I think I need to heal a little bit. Hey, while I'm doing this, what's your, that sounded about like probably like 13 level, right?
What, the spawner?
The fishery.
I don't know. I'm not down there anymore. I'm back at my base.
Oh, okay. Oh, I figured you'd still be using the grinder.
Nope. I went back to my place so I can, do some stuff.
Oh, what are you working on?
I am finishing cooking up some fish so I can have food. And I kinda want to go on a trip out in the water to try and find an island. But because we're doing large biomes, I know that might take a while.
So I think I mentioned this in the first episode. One of the things that I do, or that I've been doing, is I've been going through like huge numbers of seeds just to see if I could find some that had certain conditions at or near spawn that I like to have at or near spawn.
Oh,
and I've been looking at a bunch of different large biomes seeds in that search, and one of the things that I have observed most of the time when I get a seed on an island of some kind in a large biomes thing, I'm either in an island on the edge of like a coastline, and then going out into the sea, there's not a lot of islands, or I'm on an island not near any sort of continent at all, and there's islands everywhere. I really haven't explored, I mean, beyond the shores of this. When I first looked at the seed, I went a couple of chunks over past the coast in every direction just to make sure this wasn't just, you know, right next to a continent. But I really haven't explored it. I suspect that you will find islands, I guess is what I'm saying, based on seeds like this I've seen before.
Okay.
And I went through about 300 of them just before we started doing this world.
Wow. Okay.
I've actually been playing around with some other ones since then as well. This actually is not going anywhere near as fast as I thought it would. It's doing this weird glitch where the first block that I break after the one with the door on it, I have to like swim for it to let me break it, otherwise it doesn't quite break.
Interesting.
And I keep forgetting to do that, so I sort of end up doing this. Oop. Alright.
Oh, lovely. We've got a baby zombie on a chicken.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm drowning somehow.
Uh-oh. Well, that was where you are.
Yeah, that was a weird glitch. I had dug all the way down and I'd come out, and then suddenly I hadn't, and I was drowning in that hole. Oh, I can hear drowned. I was coming up through my tunnel and I could hear drowned. That's not good. Okay, it's nighttime. I'm going to go jump down a hole in the ground in the yard, being guarded by 2 skeletons.
Oh, lovely.
And I got to somehow get...
all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I got to somehow get into the hole before they shoot me to death. Hopefully they can't jump up on that thing and shoot me down the hill. Alright. Make some air.
I mean, when you respawn, you could have slept in your bed so we could pass the night.
Okay, yeah, I could have, except that I'm down in the mine, and what I'm trying to do is get my stuff back before it respawns, or before it despawns. I feel good about my decisions. Oh my god, the skeleton came down here with me. He came down the freaking water. Oh, that was scary. Alright. Is the other one going to come down too? Okay. That was really scary. I hope a creeper doesn't decide to jump down there. Alright. I'm going to continue on. Soldier on. I'm going to just do this. I'm so close. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to throw a piece of glass in. Right there. And I'm pretty sure I broke that string just then, so do I still have that? Yeah.
While you're doing all that, I'm just using the fish farm back over by my place.
Do you, well, I guess I'll have to test it. I'll see if this works. If it doesn't, I will ask you for some advice.
Okay.
But I am fairly certain I got
Oh, you're going to have to adjust the timing on the redstone.
Oh, I forgot to do all the redstone. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. That's a whole thing. totally forgot about that part.
The whole part that makes it work?
Yeah, the whole part that like makes it work, yeah. I mean, not the important parts, like how it looks. The important parts, like how it looks, like obviously I remembered to address those issues. You know, like this is, I gotta make that's a little prettier. Okay. And actually that'll probably continue down. Well, I don't have the hoppers yet. Okay, so...
Oh, fun, there's a spider jockey near my place. I'm gonna just hide by my bed.
A spider jockey?
When a skeleton's riding a spider.
Oh, right. I haven't seen one of those in a really long time.
There's one spawned right near my base.
Awesome. That sounds horrifying.
Oh! I just one-shot the spider he was riding.
Are those the ones that if they get struck by lightning, they turn into the zombie horse? Or the skeleton horse?
When it spawns, it's normally during a lightning storm.
Uh-huh.
When you get too close to it, it will get struck by lightning, and it will be the 4 riders of the apocalypse.
Oh, I thought something happens that turns an existing horse or something into that zombie horse, into that skeleton horse, and then when you go near it, it becomes the...
No, just during a lightning storm, they can spawn. So if you have, for example, like on a server, because not everyone's going to sleep at the same time,
right?
You're going to get those a lot. But on our realms here, because we sleep, we're less likely to get those occurrences.
All right, so the repeater goes into
where the
hatch, right?
Yep, the block below the hatch.
Yeah. Oh, directly into the block below it.
Mm-hmm.
So this one. So I need to have a block. Oh no. Well, that's annoying. How does that affect my doorway? Ugh.
Frostwalker's fun.
That looks awful. I'm gonna have to move these stairs. Okay. So then this goes in like this, and then it's just like 2 dots of redstone to get it around to the...
Mm-hmm. From the tripwire hook to the door, yeah.
It's just those 2 dots though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just go underneath where the tripwire hook is?
Yep.
I don't have to go up a step or something?
No, you do not.
So it's literally just the repeater and the 2 drops of redstone?
Yep.
Okay.
Because it's night, the frost from my Frostwalker
doesn't melt,
so I have a giant path leading from my ship out to where I am in the middle of the sea.
Well, that's fine. You know what bugs me is when I'm playing someplace and somebody walks around at night, or just, I don't know, freezes something like under the shade of a tree, so it just never melts.
What kind of shipwreck?
That irks me.
Ooh, it's an upside down one that's also in half. Fun.
It's also a what?
It's also cut in half. It's upside down and cut in half.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, I'll address the design issues inherent in this. Wait, can you put redstone over the top of a redstone stair if the
Ooh, I got a
flat
very
side
treasure
is
map.
up?
Sorry, what?
If you've got a redstone staircase and the flat side is facing up, can you put redstone on top of that, or like a repeater or whatever?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
You can't put redstone on stairs.
What you can't not on the stair side, but can you put it on the flat side? Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Same with
So that's the block. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this would be funny.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just found some funny boots.
Funny boots.
They have Curse of Binding. It's a pair of leather boots.
Oh, don't do that to me. Ugh. Please don't do that to me.
I got a buried treasure map.
Rad. Okay, so.
Oh, I'm very close to it.
Of course you are. They're always very close. You act surprised like it's going to be far away, but when did that?
Sometimes it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah, I've had it.
I've never had that.
Sometimes you get them like where you're tiny on the map, like to the point where it's similar to like an ocean monument or woodland mansion in terms of how far away. But most of the time they are like super close. I've definitely seen them like where you're nowhere near.
Hey, the water seems lower than it should be.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, I think I did everything wrong. Like this, like I know what this is supposed to look like when I'm lined up with it, and this is not it. What did I...
Oh no.
If you mumble, I can't hear you. Do you...
There's not blocks in the corners, so it makes the water look like it's lower because it's dipping in the corners.
So if I just do that...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Can I still walk underneath there? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's cool. I don't hate it. Alright, so...
Okay. I'm in the...
fill this in...
left thing,
and actually that I'm gonna make slabs.
So I need to go southeast.
I wonder if stairs will work the same way. Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple of staircases, and we're gonna make a few slabs here, and let's just check and see if these do the same. Ah, they do. That's nice. Alright, and then we'll put these like so. I think. Yep. And let's put some flooring back in. Need a little bit more. Let's see.
Oh.
Alright, so this will fill this
in
nicely.
Wait a second.
What are you doing over there? What? What's going on?
Because the ocean biome is a large biome.
Yeah.
Do you know this map's leading me?
Where's this map leading you?
Home. It's the same map.
Oh, it's the same.
It's the same map.
Oh.
Oh, that's going in the ocean.
Alright, so we're gonna have to have these stairs start sooner. So, oh!
What?
Just a little, oh. Nothing. Just a little,
Oh, I found another shipwreck.
Maybe I'll just, mobs can't spawn on glass, right?
No.
Well then, problem solved. Wait, maybe I can also...
I found another buried treasure map, but it's still very close to the spawn island, so, yep, it's a spawn island map.
Cool.
I keep finding treasure maps that are like, hey, go back to where you started.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, they're trying to help.
I mean, I guess if I hold on to one, I can always get back to spawn.
You know, that actually is a really good point.
I'm gonna grab it.
Well, when you make a map, it doesn't like home you to it the way like a map with like an objective like that does. It doesn't give you the cursor that shows where you are if you're off the map.
Mm-hmm.
So if you find a treasure map for your home island, then you've got a homing map. You've got like, that's actually really, so if there's more than one, yeah, that's awesome. Can I have one?
If I find another, yeah, I just put one in the ocean though.
Oh.
And then realized the use for it.
I'm sorry, realized?
Yeah.
You realized it?
I was the one that said it first.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's true. I was gonna say I explained that to you, and you're like, no, Dad, I explained that to you. You
just explained it further.
I was taking credit.
Oh, wow! You can stand on your boat, right? So I got up, stood on my boat, and now I'm using Frostwalker. That was weird. I was not expecting that to happen.
All right, I think this is all done now, so I'm gonna test it. It seems to be working. The lid is flapping. I've got a little bobber action. There we go. Let's see if we catch something.
Oh, that's the one I already found.
Also, I can hear the skeleton spawning, so this is definitely like well within range. I'm standing really just the other side of their spawn chamber. I'm basically as close as I could be with this thing.
Cool.
And so I'm just going to stand here and fish. The water in the shaft above this glass is not a problem, right? That still counts as just...
Yeah, those are transparent, so...
So this should be working, right? Like the trapdoor wouldn't open if the circuitry wasn't right.
So what's the timing on the redstone repeater?
Oh, right, I didn't adjust it at all. Oh, everything's on fire.
What?
Everything's on fire. Oh boy. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Okay.
What do you mean everything's on fire?
Nothing, just the parts that burned. Maybe it would be better to have some stone
floating
there.
Also, I found another ocean monument.
Nice. All right, so I need to. Oh, I can't.
Can't what?
I forgot that I was going to potentially need access to that repeater until I got the timing sorted out. What do you usually keep yours at?
2 ticks, or right-clicking it once after placing it. Oh, I found an island. Cool.
Oh, you found another island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would.
It's just really far away.
What kind of island?
Well, it's looking like I can't tell. There's trees here.
Well, that's good. You got a village?
It is a plains biome.
That slightly increases your village chances.
Hold on, let me explore a little bit more. There's horses here. Trees. Don't think this is the last. Huh?
What you got? What do you got?
This is not.
What?
This isn't our island, is it?
Did you come back to our island and you just didn't recognize it?
I think. I just found the spawn tree.
Oh, well. Okay. So you just discovered.
Yeah.
All right, Columbus. You've Oh, look at that.
Hey,
it's working.
Yeah,
I've made the advancement.
Well, I went in a circle.
My business is fishy, and so are your travels. All right, so that worked. That's confirmation. I'm not going to mess around with this anymore.
Oh, there's my boat.
For the moment, I just wanted to make sure that it works, and I'll AFK at that later. I'm feeling good about the timings on this thing, so let's close up this wall. I am
Oh, there's a creeper explosion.
Done with you.
Didn't get fixed.
In the village?
No, just on my beach.
On your beach? Oh. Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Then again, creepers blow up at me all the time.
It's turning night, by the way.
Oh, alright, I'll head up and take a nap.
I just happened to come back to the base at the right time, I guess. Fun.
Alright, hopefully I survive this ridiculous journey. Oh, yeah.
Is your bed down by the lava?
Oh, yeah.
Were you just near it?
I was just... But the moon is so beautiful, and I get to see it now. Okay, yeah. And...
Back down you go.
Back down the hole. Goodbye, beautiful sky, and all that is good in the world. Oh, there it goes. And here we come down to our weird little base in the ground, and my bed next to the lava for a nap. Look, I'm doing swimming again. I'm swimming. That's amazing.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know, but I like it. I'm going to keep my bed here forever.
And not change the blocks nearby.
I'm not going to change the blocks nearby because right here it's almost as if I'm swimming in lava.
No. Just no. Just stop that.
Stop what?
You know what.
What do I know?
Oh. Oh, by the way.
Swimming in Lava, by the way, is the name of Epic's favorite song.
Not.
Which I'm pretty sure I'm going to record and make our theme song.
No.
It's called...
Nope.
Oh boy, weird lag thing in the hallway again. What is going on with that?
So it's called Oh boy, weird lag thing in the hallway again. What's going on with that?
No, it's called Swimming in Lava. But I guess, I don't know, maybe that was some sort of karmic intervention on your behalf. Or mine. Maybe that was future me trying to protect me from singing the song that you hate so much that I think you might disown me. But I still maintain that if you listen to it enough times, it would become your favorite song.
Nope.
And that you'd love it.
Nope.
And you really should give it a chance. This is cool. I really like this fishery grinder arrangement. I feel like...
Hey, I mapped out a treasure map for you.
Oh, cool. To use as like a homing thing.
I already have one hanging up in my boat, so I'm going to come give you this one.
Hey, do you have a, wait, before you go, you don't happen to have, like, a spare piece of iron, do you?
I have, like, 8 blocks of iron. What are you willing to trade?
Oh, I'll go find some. You know what, or if you got a pair of shears I could borrow for a couple of minutes, I just want to go get some wool so I can make my banner.
Okay.
And I've only got 1 piece of iron. But if I could borrow a pair of shears, I mean... Oh, hold on, let me make some room in my inventory here.
Also, what do you want for the map? Or rather, what will you give for the map?
I've got a stack of wheat seeds. How about continued access to the grinder I built?
That's community, though.
It's obviously part of my base. I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up, but, I mean...
You got any emeralds?
Emeralds? What do I look like?
I've got 9 of them already. You've been slacking.
I'm not a rich man.
I don't know. I'll have that piece of iron.
Wait, you're gonna... But I need... okay, what, you don't want me to make...
I'll give you the map.
You think I should not have banners?
I'll give you the map, and I'll give you a pair of shears for that iron.
New shears?
I used them once on a sheep.
Once on a sheep?
Seriously. Look, there you go.
Like one day you used them on a sheep until they were...
I used it on a sheep once so I could get my banner.
This is a good deal.
There you go.
Where's the map? Ah.
It's in your inventory.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Let's take a peek here. Oh, yeah. So, that X over there, you can see is where the treasure was, and my base is right in the corner here. You can see Epic's boat down there on the beach, and you can see the village. This is cool.
Yeah.
These will be useful to have. Do I have any leather?
That's why I'm happy I have my own already.
No leather. All right, so I'll put this away for now, but at a certain point I'm going to want to put that up on the wall.
I've got some extra leather if you want it.
No, I'll get around to it. There's plenty of horses to kill.
Why are you killing horses? We got cows.
I meant cows. But I will say, horses make a way cooler sound when you kill them.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Not particularly.
Sometimes I look at them.
The skeletal horses are more interesting, though.
And I get a little hungry. Yeah, skeletal horses are awesome. I love having those. I love having those. Those are fantastic. I like that you can ride them underwater.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing. That when I first realized that, I thought
I already have a new pair of shears.
I was actually playing on like on a modded server, not a modded server, but with like a bunch of plugins and stuff. And I thought that the horse being able to breathe underwater was just something that they did on that server. It just happened to be that I had skeleton horses and not regular horses, so I didn't realize. And then I saw, I think it was a Grian video where he made that same discovery, and I was like, oh, this is just part of the game, and then I tested it.
And he started calling them a submarine horse.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's essentially what they are. If you think about it, I mean, they were already cool, but post-water update, when suddenly living under the ocean is something that you want to do, and that's actually pretty attainable, even early game.
Yeah, build conduits, have a skeletal horse, and you can run around on a horse underwater.
Yeah. Well, the conduit's just for you.
Yeah.
If you've got decent gear or a water-breathing potion, I mean, the horse is fine. You can park him down there, too, which is...
Oh, I found a drowned village.
That's cool. All right, I'm losing track of my objectives. What am I working on now? Oh, yes, I need wool.
Oh, lovely. There's tons of drown down here.
You got a shield?
Yep, one of them has a trident.
Well, good luck. Maybe you'll get some points. So, Epic and I have been playing on this update since it came out rather a lot, and mostly together, and neither of us
have ever gotten a trident.
No tridents, ever, between us. Not one. Now, one thing that we've never done is actually build, like, a trident farm, a drowned grinder. We've never done it. I think that would be a really good community project for this go-around, personally. But I got to be honest, that's mostly because I want to rain lightning down on the world, and I understand that with tridents, that is a thing that one can potentially do.
This guy is so annoying. They fire tridents so quickly, and it does so much damage to your shield.
Oh, there we go. I feel like there were more sheep. Did you kill a bunch of sheep?
No. I've only been shearing sheep.
Okay.
Okay, I need to retreat.
What was it that you killed everything of?
I killed a whole bunch of pigs at one point during the beginning.
Okay. I think, yeah, the pigs on the far side of the island are fine. Oh, do we? Yes, there he is. We'll take a little bit of that. Thank you, sir. And a little bit of that. Also, thanks. And even a few of those, if you don't mind. And finally, do you know how to get back there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so wait, so that's near our base?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Is it a pretty good-sized village?
Yeah.
Or is it just like one building?
There's like 5.
See, all right, so that's perfect. How close to the island is it? I mean, is it
relatively close? If
all
you
right.
want to come over to my boat with a boat, we can go over.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I've got my.
I'm going there now to get my stuff back.
Oh. Oh, there's another cave here. There's like a whole. There's a lot more going on near this village than I
originally thought.
Yeah, like a lot more. There's some really interesting stuff there. Anyway. Also, you know what I want to do? I want to build a functioning village. Like, I want to move all these guys to someplace where they've got jobs. Right? We'll put all the smiths into like a big foundry, and we'll build a bookshop for the librarians and the cartographers, and we'll build a market for the farmers, and also better farms for the farmers. I mean, these could be such amazing productive farms. They could do so much good. And we should have a butcher shop and raise all the animals. I think
my stuff is just everywhere.
Oh, more sheep. What do you think? We'll build like a real village for our villagers, put them to good work, gainful employment.
AKA slavery in this game.
Yes, I mean it'll be a fascist dictatorship of which we are.
I am already getting hit again.
But
run! Get in the boat and run!
But we're benevolent rulers, so we'd be like a nice dictatorship, right? No. What's going on over there? I sense trouble in your voice.
So that drowned that had a trident didn't despawn.
Oh, did he kill you again?
Nope. I got away with a couple of hearts.
Okay. So you're winning. You've won.
Oh, there's a drowned against my boat. Oh, that was terrifying. So the tridents, because they're projectiles, can break your boat.
Yes, that is true.
So while I was trying to escape, he kept breaking my boat and then doing damage to me while I was trying to place it down again. That was terrifying.
I'm just gonna swim in the lava for a little bit here.
I'm not anywhere near my base to sleep.
That's okay. This is fun. This is a really active sort of sleep. I'm getting a lot of exercise. Also, it looks like I'm shaving. I've got the shears in my hand, so I'm laying in bed, practicing my backstroke, and shaving. It's really good.
He broke. Hey, dude. You're by my other boat. What are you doing?
So I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode with Qiddo and Qirq. After my nap here, when I've finished doing my laps here, we'll come back and maybe start working on the new village. Have a good night.